Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone, folks. It is the go-home show before Future Shock, and oh my, is it getting hot in here. We have a lot of exciting matches to present to you this evening. Now, I noticed you may have all realized I usually at this point introduce Michael Montoya, and I'm not sure what's going on. He told me he'd be here. He had to go renew his fishing license, and that once that was done, he'd show up at the studio. But how long does it take to renew a fishing license? I didn't even know he fished. But you know what? We're not going to worry about that. It's the go-home show before Future Shock. And I've got the booking app right here at the ready because I know how much things happen last minute here on Warzone. So, tonight we have the run-in that was set up previously between the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black, and Suplex Sam. And that'll be your opening match tonight. We are also going to have a singles competition featuring two members of the tag teams who didn't make the cut to be the #1 contender next week at Future Shock. And we have Louis McDonald and Malice both in separate single matches tonight ahead of their showdown for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship at Future Shock. Now, as for the main event, I had something I was going to put in, but it has been advised to me I might want to stay a little freeform because someone has something they want to say in the ring that, as they put it, could greatly impact my main event plans. With that, we need to go to ringside and hear from the one and only Kane. What does the man of 8,602 moves have to say? He does not look happy. Kid, did I hear you correctly, Theron? Did you call me kid? I've been in this business longer than you have. You're only kidding yourself if you think any fan in this crowd is on your side. The only fan the Outlaws ever had, well, your only fan is a little blue fairy who never shuts the hell up about you. But I will give you credit on your humility. You acknowledge that Nice Ice and the ICC are the biggest threats right now. At least you're that self-aware to realize just how small you really are compared to him. You're telling me to figure it out? I've got you all figured out, Theron. You're a street-level thug scrambling for scraps and relevancy. You alienate every single person in your way. You kidnap people, drug them, beat them to a pulp, and then wonder why the three of you are all alone when the line is drawn in the sand. So, I'm making my stand here. Future Shock, well, your boys and me and Ultra Devil. I'd invite Mega, but he has a title match. We're going to have a little match. And Mega's going to fight for a title you will never hold no matter what. But you know what? You want to play for blood? You want to play for blood? Then let's play for blood tonight, Theron. You and me. Main event. Oh, okay, hang on. I got to get the booking app out. That's what you know what? I like that. Ahead of the next week in Future Shock in the Go Home show, I'm putting it down right now. Booking on the fly is my favorite thing in the world. Kane versus Theron Eldrazi in your main event. And that is ahead of next week at Future Shock when Kane officially joins Hero Time as he and the Ultra Devil will face CGR Killer and Nakano Kirishima in tag team action. Also, we've got a social media post apparently from Bastion Butler saying, "You, sir, can keep Lady Kathgina's name out of your damn mouth." He didn't say her name. I never heard him say a name. He made references. But he never said a name. Is she a fan of the Outlaw? I don't know. I never pay attention to what she says either. So, with that, we have that to go with, but that doesn't change the fact that we have to get on with the show because, folks, we have such a packed card. You have no idea. And all in getting ready for next week at Future Shock. So, let's get ready to head down for the main event. Not the main event, the first, wow, I'm already thrown. The main event, Kane versus Darren Markov. Right now, a whole different, you know what? We're going to head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your opening event. Introducing first, Suplex Sam.
Now, Sam had a little dust up in the ring recently with a certain Ginger Boy. And the result is what you're about to see right now. As we are about to have Tommy Black take on Sam I Am. This will be it. You know, they're both former Warpgate Hardcore champions, which of course is now the TTV Championship. But they never held it when it had the Gift of Chaos. Speaking of which, oh boy, is that going to be an exciting match next week.
And introducing their opponent, Tommy Black.
Well, here he is, the Ginger Boy himself, Tommy Black. One-on-one action against Suplex Sam ahead of Future Shock. I know they wanted to have this match at Future Shock, but I need matches for the go-home show, and you want to put on some bangers. And two, what I already have on the books is going to be crazy. Right now, we have the aforementioned Hero Time versus the Outlaws. We have Power Surge versus Johan for the Big Oof. We have a 4-way ladder match for the TTV Championship. We have Soul Train versus the International Combat Club for the Multiversal Tag Belts. We have Daggerick versus Mega Rider Nexus for the Nexus Titan Championship. Malice versus Louis McDonald for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, and a main event grudge match between Zeta and R. Sawyer. And they're off it. Oh! Ginger Boy wasting no time with that Luthez press. And Suplex Sam, starting off with a suplex. Everyone looks surprised. And, good ring awareness by Sam, avoiding that stomp from Tommy. Oh! Getting the elbow. Oh! Tommy goes for that leg drop just to get nothing but mat. And, wrenching that arm. That is a stomp. That could hurt. With a submission specialist like Tommy, that could become rough if it keeps happening too much. And, boot to the head, boot to the head, boot to the head. Begging Sam to get up. I don't know what he was planning there, but I guess he thought better of it. Up, reverse whip. Oh, a spear, nothing but turnbuckle. There you go, Sam. That's it. Get his attention. It's going to work out great for you, I'm sure. Going for a pin. One. And out goes Sam. What has Black got planned? Oh! A power bomb into the ring edge. And, getting stretched out. This can't be one on the outside, but he can definitely do some damage. And bringing over Tommy's dancing around Sam, but somebody might want to think about, getting back in the ring. Up to a 7 count. We've had too many countouts for my taste lately, boys. Get back in the ring. And bouncing off of Ginger Boy. Up top he goes. Oh, caught! Reversed midair by Tommy Black. And, oh, snake eyes! And a push off by Black. Could this be, oh, reversal by Sam. These two are going like there's a title on the line instead of just a grudge. And up. Ah! Let's run a bit. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Sam can't believe it. Tommy's feeling it. Stocking up is calling his shot to the crowd. Oh! All the way from the top to the ground. Play into the crowd. Black is feeling it. Oh! Kneeling DDT. Net him with a kick, bringing him to the corner. Oh, slamming him in. I will say this, Suplex Sam came to fight. No easy road here. Oh, elbow block from the top. And reversing, throwing Sam back in. Oh, taunt to body. We are up to a 6 count, and Sam might just let it happen. Taking an advantage on the Ginger Boy. Hung out to dry. Can he do it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Bringing him up again. Oh, elbow from Gingy. Oh, in London Dungeon. Whipped into the corner. Well, not the corner. Other side. And, oh! Swinging DDT. Sling blade. Going after those quads. Oh, elbow going home. Sam's going up. All right, that hitting him with a tight top rope Samplex. Now Sam playing to the crowd. Bringing Gingy down. Oh, wait. Gingy Boy's busted open. Tommy Black has been busted open. Check out at 2. Nobody home. And now, oh, I think Sam forgot the first rule of fighting the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black, as he gets locked into the Mad Lad lock. Don't break the blood curse, he tapped out.
And your winner, Tommy Black.
Yeah, the moment he busted Tommy open, we call it the blood curse for a reason. Well, the first match of this go-home show, and the victory goes to the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Well, we got a lot going on between now and, of course, the end of the show. And then next week at Future Shock, some people have some things they want to say. First off, in reference to what we heard from Kane, his opponent next week, Nakano Kirishima saying, "It's so much fun that there are still people stupid enough to call us out. Not so much fun for the guys who call us out, though." And that's probably fair. And then an interesting message from the Nightmare Project, Khan. As the first holder of the TTV title, I wish El Albatros the best in his journey. One small bit of advice, though. The gift of chaos is not just a title shot. It will change you. Maybe you won't become as I, but you will not be the same man you were once it's yours. Ominous but fitting words from Khan, who, yeah, he's the person who converted it from the Warpgate Hardcore to the TTV and gained the gift of chaos, who's the only one who's done that so far. We'll have to see, because as we said, next week 4 competitors, TJ the Mint Gable, Jean Tristan, the Stormcrow Jagger Blackthorn, and El Albatros the Champion, in a ladder match for the TTV belt. But right now, there's been a lot, and I mean a lot, going on of late. Things that in all my years of wrestling, I never would have thought I would have seen. We didn't have as much magic running around, as much supernatural back in my day. And sometimes, I mean, I am good with the orcs and the Goliaths and the vampires and the werewolves. Robots feel actually kind of comforting. And then there's people like Adrian Driscoll, whatever the hell he's doing. And last week, he got set up by Alistair Evergreen, who said he wanted to make a deal, but instead, when Driscoll got backstage, he was met by a rampaging Seth Justice Jackson. And there's somebody who has very, and I mean very strong feelings about what he saw. And he is coming down to the ring to speak on those feelings. I, of course, speak of the glorious Emperor Probunaga. I am disgusted by the acts of Alistair Evergreen and Seth Jackson, playing deceivers and ambushing my benefactor. Well, if that's how you want to play it, gentlemen, you might have thought you're clever, but you can now consider your actions a declaration of war. You will now have to contest against the only man who has ever held multiple titles between all of us involved in this dark passion play we find ourselves in now. So if you want to reach well above your station, allow me to be the one to rudely remind you of the proper pecking order. This is my royal decree of vengeance against Alistair Evergreen, and let's throw in his Night's Watch and Seth Jackson. I will take your common asses and show you your proper place. And don't come to me saying that you're a monarch as well, Alistair. I've seen the land you claim sovereignty of. I have seen more impressive junkyards. All right, well, that's the declaration of the Emperor Probunaga. Touch his benefactor, Adrian Driscoll, and face the consequences, I guess. I really, like I say, things used to... There was a time when I thought things were making sense. Yeah, those days are over. If they ever existed at all. Oh, well, anyway, we've still got a show to put on, and folks, this next match. Last week, we had a tag team triple threat match to determine the number one contender, the people that will face Sergeant Major Payne and Lock-In of the International Combat Club next week for the Multiversal Tag Championship. And the winners were the team of Tiki the Troll and the Punk Master Ghost Soul Train. That did leave two teams out in the cold. And with nothing better to do, I thought I'd have two members, a member each of those two teams come out here and face each other in singles competition. With that said, let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Croc Boy.
Folks, it's the Cajun Cryptid himself, the Bayou Boy, one half of One True Pain, Croc-Vor. And, yeah, I'm sure he is a little disappointed, but it's Croc-Vor. He'll bounce back viciously. There's a chance of blood.
And introducing their opponent, Devin.
And from Shoot Nation, it's Devin. Unlike Croc, Devin's actually really pissed. Because, in his opinion, they were at the front of the line. And he feels that he's been screwed by not getting that title shot at Future Shock. So he's the one coming into this match with an attitude. I mean, Croc has one too, but it's just, you're entering my yard now, boy. Versus Devin, who I think feels like he's got something to prove. And there they are. And they're off. Oh, and like I said, going hard right off the bat. Oh! Devin may be the one with the chip on his shoulder. But Croc is just bringing it and bringing it bloody. I think, it's Croc-Vor. He might just be hungry. There goes Devin. And the punch comes down. Whip into the ropes. Oh, spinning kick. It was essentially a spinning clothesline. Oh, nobody home. Crock-a-doodle-doo. I regret saying it at the moment I did. And here we go, and up, and twisting neck breaker with a rope assist. And Croc has thrown Devin on the outside. And he's just waiting for Devin to get back in. I took a little long to get Devin to the corner and paid for it. It's like they're having a contest who can out-vicious the other. Oh, knocked him into a feeding frenzy! Feeding frenzy on Devin! There is blood in the water! Going for a DDT, but Devin fighting his way out. Shoot cutter! And into the STF. Too close to the ropes. Top rope leg drop. I think Devin wants to mount Croc's head on his wall. Croc says, I don't think so, boy. Because he will always add boy. Oh, going for something, but beaten by Croc. Croc goes to the top. What's he got planned? Flying punch from the top. These two, I mean, Devin came in with a chip on his shoulder, but he, in the process, has basically pissed off Croc for it. Off the ring apron. Reverse DDT on the outside. I hope one of these two decides maybe to bring it back into the ring. There we go. And arm trap DDT. And suplex. And, oh, Devin was going for another STF. Croc had it scouted. And another feeding frenzy. Death roll!
And your winner, Croc Boy.
Ah, the Cajun Cryptid made a meal out of that one. Devin came in with an attitude. Croc showed it. He basically, he pissed Croc off. And that's what you get, I would say. Whatever's going on, OTP ain't done yet. That was a match that'll get your heart pounding. There's you gotta keep yourself focused in these kind of things, folks. Otherwise, that happens. But there we have it. All right, well, folks, while that is the ramifications of those two not getting their teams into the tag match next week at Future Shock, it's now time to turn and take a look at someone who is going to be in that match. So let's head down to ringside and hear from the Punk Master Ghost. Oi, listen up! Look, I've been tag champion once with my good friend CG. But now my other really good friend Tiki would like a little taste of the gold. So I plan on being tag champion again. And we have proven, Tiki and I. Well, let's be honest. Tiki and I are the greatest submission tag team in MNW. Today, right here, right now. And we're going to use that, and we're going to do it for good when we win those belts. But first, you know what? The thing that still chaps my ass. Sergeant Major Hypocrite. Payne, you are a bloody damn coward who will stand next to your cruel leader and abide his actions as long as he rewards you with a belt. And let's face it, maybe a little bit of fear from the roster. Oh, well, looks like Payne didn't like hearing that from PM. Punk Master Ghost, just that, he's a punk. Anti-establishism and all of that. And now here comes, well, a representative of the military-industrial complex. Because, they're going to get along. For the love of PM, look, I've been working it, all right? I'm on the inside trying to talk sense to Nice Ice. Try and steer him back to the way he was. And so that the ICC won't turn against MNW and, vice versa. I'm in the background working. Oi, you're in the background working. Where no one can see you doing the work. You know what? You want to impress me? I want to see you say it to his face in front of the crowd. If you'd even do that. Look, this don't matter. What you're saying doesn't matter. Because all the people see is you standing by your cult leader. It's not a cult. Look. You know what? I don't have to justify myself to your punk ass. At the end of the day, I am one half of the tag team champions. Yeah, been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt, gonna do it again. But you know what matters, Payne? What matters is what you do in the light of day. And you know what? I think one way or another, everyone here is gonna see what side Sergeant Major Payne is on. You know what? You have gotten on my last nerve, PM. And you know, you want to cast me as the bad guy in your head? Go ahead. Make me the bad guy if that helps you sleep at night and get you ready for our match next week. Oh, I don't think you're the bad guy, Payne. I think you're just too scared to stand up in the light of day and fight the power. I think you're just happy for someone to tell you what to do and what to think. You know what? I was willing to let just about everything else slide. But that last, no one tells me what to think. But like a good soldier, I take my marching orders. That's right, Your Honor. I was just following orders. Where have we heard that before? No, you know what, Payne? I got a job to do. And the job has to happen in the harsh light of day when Tiki and I and the Blue World Order roll over your ass. You don't get to borrow a catchphrase from ECW of all places. Come up with something on your own. And you know what? I don't care. You know, talking sense to you obviously isn't going to work. So we'll prove it in the ring next week. Well, that's a clash of ideologies. But either way, next week, those two and their tag partners will face off for the Multiversal Tag Team Championships. And all we can hope for is when the dust settles that everyone walks out in one piece at this stage. Well, with that, I guess it's time to get ready for our next matchup. And folks, this one, you know what? I could try and say, oh, we got some really interesting stuff. It's two people who've had some things going on, aren't on the card next week, but just need to put some numbers on the board. So with that, let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Raphael Sampson.
The judge of the multiverse. And, you know, somebody with a lot on his mind. And by that, I mean Raphael's been through a lot, particularly at the hands of the Murder Cave. and specifically Dr. Grimm, who, as we speak, is building himself a new body to replace the failing one he's got right now. And he's building it based in part on data he gained from Raphael Sampson. And we, over the last few weeks, have seen that knowledge weigh on Raphael. And frankly, it looks like he's been taking those frustrations out a bit on his opponents, which may not bode well for the person he is going to face here in the next few moments.
And introducing their opponent, it's Wonderball.
And here's Wonderball, who has been working to build his career back up after a little bit of a stutter. And a match like this could go a long way to helping. But as I said, he's got to make his way through a very, very frustrated All-Lord. Well, here we go. Wonderball coming out strong until that dragon screw. Oh, take down. Oh, remember what I said about Sampson taking out his frustrations? This is what I meant. And going up top and deciding better of it. Oh, just tossing him down. Hip toss. Sampson is just manhandling Wonderball. And Wonderball is just doing his best to stay out of his path at this moment. As he comes in, can Wonderball press any kind of advantage? There we go, twisting neck breaker. And a side Russian leg sweep. And another neck breaker. Oh, and twisting the arm. Bringing him down. As much as Wonderball may not like the guy, showing shades of his former mentor, Aiden Zero. Raphael stepping over the top rope. Wonderball bringing him down. Whipped in the corner and then just letting Wonderball kind of run into him. Drop toe hold into a calf crusher. Wonderball known as the one-man choking hazard. 1, 2, only a 1 actually. And that's what you get when you're trying for a pinfall and you're a submission specialist. Oh, right. A very interesting variation of a neckbreaker for Roth. Snake Eyes in the corner. Going for to choke him with the foot, but Wonderball caught it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Biblical proportions, that's Roth's finisher. Kick out at 2. Going for the sub. Oh, just pile driving him over with that lariat. As a wise man once said, that's a lot of damage. Oh no, that is the pillar drop. And from the top rope, all the weight of Raphael Sampson on his head. And Raphael just walking away. Getting back in the ring, giving Wonderball time to recover. It's not on Roth that Wonderball's wasting time. Wonderball, great elevation on those leapfrogs. And now he's busted Raphael open. Oh! Getting him in an arm bar. Kick out at 1 again. Wonderball thought about going to the top rope, changed his mind. And here comes Sampson. And biblical proportions, Roth showing him how it's done. Kick out at 2. Wonderball not going down that easy. Just raining blows on him. Can he do it? Working that arm again. Working him over. Is this going to be it? Whip to the corner. Oh, scoop slam on the big man. But a kick out at 2 again. Oh, from the outs, on the outside, but missed. That is just thin padding. Oh! And now Raphael just tossing him around the outside area. And he goes. Huge scoop slam. Neck breaker. Hoisting him back in. Wonderball has unleashed the wrath of the multiverse.
And your winner, Raphael Sampson.
Well, there you have it, folks. Wonderball came to fight, but the wrath of the multiverse would not be quelled this evening. Woe be to those that fall under his gaze. Well, with that, and we've still got so much to go tonight, folks. So very much. But this next part is well, you know how I've been talking about our card and that next week we've got the epic ladder match where you are going to see 4 great competitors face off for the TTV Championship. Well, let's hear from one of those competitors and one who seems to be very much looking forward to that event. I'm, of course, speaking of the Vampire Lord, Jean Tristram. Well, I have to say, I've actually been getting a bit jittery of late, maybe a little peckish, if you will. It's been far too long since I've had a true feast. So, if anything, I must thank Jagger Blackbone for setting the table and including myself and so many others in this TTV ladder match. Oh, and when I become TTV champion again, at last I will feel whole once more. And then I will have a veritable smorgasbord laid before me. And then I shall rise. Oh, it feels so good I can practically taste it already. So yes, bring forth the ladder and my satiation. Oh, well, that's interesting. TJ the Mint Gable, another of the 4 competitors in that ladder match. Of the absolute units, he's the one that's decided to focus on singles goals, while Absolute Washington and Forrest the Fortress Wade are looking more at tag right now. Although all of them getting their single moments in. Let's hear what Gable has to say. Okay. You know, I just wanted to come out and say, and I swear this, that this is the year of the units. We have been training with Gorm, and it is going great. Oh, lovely. You've been training with a huge Goliath whose brain is nothing but slate between his ears. No plan, just brawn. Yes, what an excellent plan for you. Oh, that's what you'd like me to think. But no, I have never felt more assured, more powerful. And no matter what mystic crap you or Jagger are going to pull, or no matter how much Alba tries to make me quit, I am going to pull through and earn my first championship. Oh, how quaint. Gable, you're just a pathetic grunt who punches things, not a real warrior like myself. But your blood will serve as a wonderful appetizer for the feast ahead. Now, see, that's the problem with you, Jean. You gotta say all this creepy shit. Not get blood, I get it, you're a vampire, and that's like what you do. You know what? I never remember Sam Jacks being all creepy. Like, at least we knew where we stood with him. Yeah. Guess he was a proper vampire. Oh, don't bring his name. Don't you dare. He was a foolish little fledgling, and oh, where's he been? No one has seen him in so very long. No, you have the one true vampire to face, and it is I. Well, you know what? Vampires, Goliaths, robots, werewolves, Sasquatches. You know what? We got everything here. You got to be ready to take them all on. And thanks to Gorm, I'm ready, baby. So let's, as they say, do this. Oh, you know what? Yes, get your blood pumping. Feel that confidence flow. It will make your defeat all the more delicious when I claim my championship. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that you had your shot. You could not face El Albatros. And now you gotta face him, the Storm Crow. Oh yeah, and me. And I am more ready than I've ever been for anything my whole life. See you next week. And with that, TJ the Mint Gable just stared down the Dark Lord himself. That's what we're going to see, folks, next week. 4-way match, ladder match for the TTV Championship. But folks, that is not the only big match on the card, because we are going to see all belts online, including the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship, and the challenger to take on Louis McDonald will be none other than Malice, who both he and Louis wanted to be in action this week as warm-ups for their match. They are getting what they want, and we're starting with the challenger. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Malice.
Malice, or as Sawyer has been calling him of late, Malice Prime. Upgraded. More focused, more coherent, and possibly, if you can believe it, more vicious than ever. And he's getting the warm-up match against the Aqua Luchador, as it were. I keep asking his name, and Phyllis keeps saying don't. And here we go. Well, let's see how this goes. And Malice grabbing the Luchador, and just slapping him down. Oh, but he brings Malice down. Good on him. Again, a good performance here could go a long way to getting this local talent a contract. But first, he's got to face Malice. As you can see, that's no easy package. Malice going to the middle rope. Flying is not Malice's strong suit. In fact, that's what figured him last time. That flying punch, on the other hand. And I think it was just choking him. Getting a punch, grabbing him, and hook suplex. Now what has he got planned? Just breaking his face on the mat. Now he's bringing the stomps. Going outside, what has he got planned? The luchador thrown back in by Malice. Oh, Malice, little taunt to body. Uh-oh. Mega Buster! Oh, the luchador survived a Mega Buster. Now he's just working Malice's leg unit. Whipped into the corner. Oh, punch. Oh, just slaps and punches. Chops and punches. Oh, he's busted open. Throwing Malice off, no easy task. The size of Malice, now he's just choking him. Break to the ocular units. Malice was trying to lock in blue screen, but the Aqua Luchador's broken loose. Gets a 1 count. Into the corner. Up, Malice. Oh, no. Oh, malicious intent.
And your winner, Malice.
Well, there you have it, folks. Malice getting a little bit of a prep match out of the way before his biggest match ever next week when he challenges Louis McDonald for the Multiverse Heavyweight Championship. And there, that luchador is outside the ring, thinking about what life choices he's made that's brought him to this moment. But folks, Malice will not be the only member of Meme in a high-stakes match. Normally, arguably, the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship would be the main event on the card at a show like Future Shock, but it's Future Shock. And so the main event is a grudge match between the Road Bros, Zeta and R. Sawyer. Well, let's hear from one of them right now. Folks, I give you R. Sawyer.
Hark! Do you hear that? Are those the words from my brother? And the venom! Oh, yes! There's the ace I remember. That's the scent of shoot promo my Robro is known for. And choosing to stand against MNW? When have we not been against MNW in some manner? Nearly every faction we've been up against has a connection to the brass. Even when messing with Doom, Mr. Sticking Up the Ass Lawson sticks his nose in. If I was on Flashbang, oh, how I would mess with that man. But I'm not going to linger about B shows. I'm here to talk about you on my A show, on my event, the main event of my event. Few forget that you are both brethren and betrayer. And who do you get that from? Do I hear the name of the engineer come to mind? A man who has betrayed a faction he founded just to induct himself into the murder cave? Maybe the apple truly doesn't fall far from the tree if you shake it hard enough. You speak to me about brittle egos, and yet who was it that needed arms replacing? Who was it that needed a whole new spine to be inserted? Maybe I should insert some new ears and optics for you to actually pay attention to the words I spoke before my return. I am more dedicated and determined now than ever before to achieve greater things than just titles. As far as the Nexus Titan belt was concerned, I couldn't give a rat's ass. I just wanted to get rid of the thing as quickly as I could, because Grand Slam was the goal. The belt was just the method. And you say you'll burn my entire world down? Whose shtick is it to walk out of a raging inferno as a metallic skeleton of death and destruction? So yes, I accept Robro versus Robro. Hell, you've inspired me. If I manage to light a table on fire, something that retired Bosco, I will happily put you through it.
Okay, so first off, there is some language he used that is not acceptable. There are names we do not say, and he said. Other than that, I think I understand everything he was getting on about. And that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But that's going to be your main event next week at Future Shock. Robro versus Robro. R. Sawyer and Zeta in the main event. But so I've been giving you the card all night, but there's one slot I've been holding at the request of somebody. Somebody made a challenge. And so I've been holding this one slot to see what the response would be. Well, folks, we're going to head down to ringside because we're about to find out one way or another. As we hear from the All-Father, Arcol, who has been challenged by the Blue Hood. Well, let's hear what this devastating force, the Gatekeeper himself, has to say. What I want to point out, everyone is expecting me to be enraged. But I'm not. I'm not angry. In fact, if anything, I'm happy that someone has come around to challenge the murder cave as a whole. I recognize Blue Hood has changed his perspective. He sees evil and wants to stamp it out. And he even wants to take our power, my wish, away from me. This is the strength I have been seeking in MNW. This is the power of change I have wanted to see. And Future Shock shall stand, Blue Hood. It shall stand in memorial. For it shall be your final test. Blue Hood, the real moment of triumph is at hand. The question is, do you have the balls to pull the trigger? Let's be formal. I, Arkoff, the All-Father, Gatekeeper of the Multiverse, accept the challenge of the Blue Hood with my wish on the line as the prize to the victor next week at Future Shock. See you all then. Well, that's the card. That's the card. Graphics Wizard, you know what to do. Get me a poster. With those words from the All-Father, we have our last, but we got a full card, folks. Just waiting for the graphics wizard to get everything ready for me. So at the end of the show, I can show you all everything that is going to happen next week. And gang, we have a banger of a match next. As soon as we pay the bills, because of course MNW is not just the finest in wrestling entertainment. We are a business, and we have to do several revenue streams, and part of that is, of course, advertising. So, get ready, because after this commercial break, it is triple threat action. See you all on the other side, folks.
The following message has been paid for by blood money.
Have you ever witnessed a beloved JRPG mascot get brutalized?
Oh my god!
Perhaps a kawaii character from one of your favorite anime has been through a grueling battle. Or perhaps some jackass just gets off on inflicting pain to them. Well, don't just stand there. Pick up the phone today. Hello, I'm Mr. Butler from Kawaii Universal Protection Organization. Here at Kupo, we provide treatment and recovery for all the kawaii creatures of the world who have been put through the ringer. Our facilities include therapeutic counseling sessions.
Alright, Inferni, calm down! I'm not Paul! Why did we sign up for this?
Exercise regimens for full rehabilitation.
Holy Jesus! Run! No!
Dang nabbit, I told you not to mix up the greens in their diet!
And of course, our serene and peaceful men wards.
Oh, sweet unholy heaven, who let the tonberries out of the secure way?
Yes, indeed. We spare no expense to ensure the safe recovery of our beloved mascot patients. So don't delay. Call 555-KUPO today. That's 555-KUPO.
The preceding message has been paid for by blood money.
Only those with the right card and the right tastes are fortunate enough to be admitted to the Crimson Cabaret. It is where the most desired, most talented of souls entertain our exclusive club members. We offer 2 levels and live music, be it the voice of a starlet or the company of a charming server. We cater to all tastes, and we are sure to satisfy. So tell us, what is it that you desire?
This is the grand opening of the Wild Fang Coffee. Here you can feel safe with your baristas trained in popping a cap in a dude while crafting the perfect cup of coffee. Each has spent 6 months in combat training and trained by Ramsey himself, the National Coffee Chief. They strive for perfection in every cup. And remember, Wild Fang Coffee. Come steal from us. We dare you.
Seth Jackson here with the Man Dapper. Have you ever been scheduled for a singles match only to discover your opponent is Helix sucks? Have you ever been powerbombed so hard that your bowels come loose from the intestinal lining? Well, if you said yes to any of the following questions, the Man Dapper is here for you. With super absorbent anti-Hershey squirt technology, we have you covered no matter how quickly you are plummeting towards a splintery potluck table from the 80s. The Man Diaper, because your ass is a winner.
The Man Diaper is not liable for any rashes caused by the misuse of our product, no matter how much Seth says he itches.
When you're the type of guy on a hot summer's end day, taking down every son of a gun that ever did you wrong, the first and last thing you ought to do is have that victory smoke. Make sure it's a Vin Smoke. Vin Smoke's Hunter Classics. They got a real kick.
Each year, millions of people struggle due to poverty and lack of opportunity. For some, help arrives too late. Hello, I am Sir Uncle Dunk, and I'm here to talk about a group of people who have struggled more than most. The 1%. These wonderful people are a minority the world over and have been persecuted by governments and societies to the point where they're becoming an increasingly small part of our planet. We here at Uncle Corp aim to help those affected by business laws, OSHA regulations, and sweaty wrestlers in spandex. If you make a donation today at 1-800-GIMME-MONEY, we can end the suffering of the rich minority around the world. That's 1-800-GIMME-MONEY. Make your donation today.
And we're back. All right, well, folks, it has been an exciting night, and we still have quite a ways to go before we are done and we get ready for Future Shock. This next matchup, well, it involves 3 teams, 1 member each from a team that, let's just say, they've had a lot of aggression with each other of late. And maybe, just maybe, this match can act as a final chapter. Hopefully. And all I'll say is this. These 3 are teammates each of someone who is going to be in the 4-way ladder match for the TTV Championship. With that exciting surprise, let's head to ringside.
The following is a triple threat match. Introducing first, Absolute Washington.
Absolute Washington, leader of the Absolute Units. His teammate and longtime, lifelong friend, TJ the Mint Gable, will be in the ladder match, challenging for the TTV Championship. It would be Gable's first taste of gold. And of course, Absolute, just like Forrest and TJ, has been going through a training regimen under the guidance of the Goliath, Gore. Who I was surprised to find out how eloquent Gorm is. That just shows you can't judge somebody.
And introducing next, Earl King West.
Now, On the other hand, this guy I will judge all day long because I've known him a long time. The Fey King, Earl King West, whose partner in the Dark Lords, Jean Tristram, is looking to regain the TTV Championship he lost to El Albatros. And of course, the Fey King has issues that he is going to make everyone's problem.
And introducing the final combatant.
God damn it, Wes, you fake. Don't fake out the ring announcer. That's just rude.
Ignacio Cervantes.
And last but surely not least, Ignacio Cervantes. His team captain, El Albatros, is the TTV champion and strives to get his third defense one step closer to the gift of chaos. And this will be interesting. Cervantes has been a plague to the Dark Lords, particularly the Sith Exarchun. Let's see how he does against Earl King West. Of course, the fourth combatant in that ladder match, Jagger Blackthorn, has no partner, so no one's representing him in this match. And of course, as always, Earl King West lagging behind, always waiting to pick off another person. Oh! Thought Washington had him, but... Oh, surprise! Always got to be careful about Ignacio. He's the wily one here. Earl King West with a Luthez press. Oh! Already busting Ignacio open. Ignacio with another drop kick. He is dropping people left and right. It's what he's doing. And Ignacio pretty much cleared the ring and then goes out. Oh, right, it's a triple threat, folks. Didn't know. That means no DQ. Which Ignacio was getting ready to take advantage of, but Earl King, his cheating sense going off, because nobody cheats as much as Earl King. But Absolute with a kendo stick. All that and a DDT by Cervantes. West decides kendo sticks. He likes those as well. He threw it and he missed. All right. Ignacio already looking like he's trying to mess with Earl King's head. All right, and oh, looks like Ignacio hit something he shouldn't, but oh, broken up by Absolute. They are going all... Oh! Little teamwork there. Triple threats can make strange allies very temporarily. All right off the bat, folks. Wrath of the Goblin King! But can't quite take advantage of it because triple threats always change the equation. And there you have it with Ignacio. Ignacio in the corner. Luthez from Earl King. Oh, inner thigh. But hey, absolutely remember there's a chair out there. And another Wrath of the Goblin King. Ignacio just awkwardly rolls over the chair. And down he goes. And suddenly Ignacio. Oh! Power bombed onto the chair. Earl King going, oh no, what's Earl King got planned? Well, nothing good and nothing effective. All right. Absolute authority on Ignacio.
And your winner, Absolute Washington.
Folks, that training from Gorm is paying dividends. We saw it with Forrest Wade. Now we're seeing it with Absolute Washington. TJ Gable tonight said that this will be the year of the units. And they are proving him right. I mean, good work, Ignacio, and I guess Earl King did okay as well. But, yeah, I know, but God, it just annoys me. But whatever the point, Absolute Washington, the victor. And this, honestly, if you ask me, this is all eyes on the units. That just leaves us with the number one question. What's next? What happens next week? Especially if TJ makes it to the top of the ladder and grabs the belt. But folks, that is next week. For now, we've got a couple more matches to go, and before we get to your main event, which insanely was booked at the beginning of the show, we got a couple more things to get through. And one of those, well, there's one belt that we haven't heard anything from anyone about yet tonight. But that is about to change. Just a moment, I gotta double check something here. Folks, I'm getting some word from Phyllis. Give me just a moment. I go. All right, everything. Yeah, just making sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. Folks, let's head down to ringside and hear from the Nexus Titan champion, Mega Rider Nexus. You know, folks, it's been a long year, right? I've dealt with a lot of things, friends going dark, a lot of evil permeating the multiverse, and I've been at the forefront fighting the bad guys. And so I got to admit, I'm surprised. I mean, pleasantly surprised. Don't get me wrong, but surprised. Everyone has been coming at me, the schemers, the bullies, everyone trying to climb the ladder. And then there's Dagrick, who's coming with a positive attitude and honestly a sense of fair play. And I'm not going to lie, I almost feel a little thrown. I mean, it's fresh air to get an honest competitor, to get somebody who just wants to have a match to prove who's the best cruiserweight. And yeah, the belt's going to be on the line, but it feels like, look, this is one where it absolutely is going to be the best man wins. Now, trust me, I plan on holding the Nexus Titan belt for as long as possible, because I've got a lot of work to do and a lot to clean up, and that belt helps a lot. But I'm going to be honest. If it finally happens at Future Show, if I finally fall, I can't think of anyone worthier to carry the belt. I can't think of anyone I'd rather lose to than Dagrick, because at least somebody of honor would carry the Nexus Titan forward. So, now, again, I am going to fight tooth and nail. But, literally, may the best man win. I mean, he makes a great point, folks. He makes a great point. So, with that, we look forward to next week. And hang on, what am I getting here? I'm getting a note. Oh, it's from Phyllis. She heard from Michael Montoya. All right, so mentioned at the top of the show, Montoya told me he would show up after he renewed his fishing license. And he is telling me he just came to. And by came to, apparently, he had a concussion. He's in the hospital. Okay, folks, I swear this guy, I don't know what happens with him half the time. I'm sure it will be a great story. In the meantime, before we get down to our next match, I just noticed here, as soon as he got back on stage, Mega Rider, even after that great speech, said, he tweeted or posted, in honor of that match, I will declare you, Dagrick, a Dwarven battle cry. Great, I gotta pronounce Dwarven now. Barud Kazad. All right, see, again, honor, distinction. It's going to be great on everything that's coming up on the Future Shock card to have one match that's just good old-fashioned competition. But with that, we have one more match before our main event. We saw Malice in action earlier in the show before his match for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship in the question of balance. It's only fair his competitor get one too. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Louis McDonald.
There he is, folks, your multiversal heavyweight champion. He won the belt at Multivania in an epic three-way dance. And he has been the absolute amazing redemption story of the multiverse. Louis used to be the dirtiest player in the game, and then realized that wasn't working out for him and cleaned up his act, and as a result, earned the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And now he has to defend it against the most vicious, the most devastating opponent he has yet to face in the form of Malice Prime. But first, this tune-up match, this warm-up match ahead of Future Shock next week. So as we get ready, Louis taking in the crowd, maybe for the last time before next week when he faces his greatest challenge yet. And this local talent, of course, if he could square a victory against the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, well, obviously we'd have to take a serious look at him. And Louis, stomped the face. Look, Louis may have turned over a new leaf. That doesn't mean he still isn't a rough customer in ring. Oh, the guy ducked the elbow. So instead, a power slam. I just slapped the champ. And Louis with the knee. The knee again. The knee a third time. This guy, this big bruiser going after Louis. Can he do it? Trying to give Louis a chiropractic adjustment in the middle of the ring there, folks. And, just roughhousing Louis in the corner. Louis going in and curb stomp. Oh, this guy kicked out of the curb stomp. Oh, Louis charging out. leaving the guy outside the ring. Now, there's been some concern. We've been hearing stories that Louis might actually be wrestling injured. And I've noticed this guy, right there. This guy has been having a better night than I would have expected against the champ. But that could also just be Louis taking it easy ahead of having to face Malice next week. Atomic drop. Oh, headbutt you. Oh, right to the dome. Now Louis in trouble. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. Going again. Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. You really, if you didn't get him in the first pinfall, second one's probably not going to work. You're going to need to soften a guy up more. As Louis is now showing him with a second curb stomp.
And your winner, Louis McDonald.
And there he is, folks. Your Multiversal Heavyweight Championship holder, Louis McDonald. Ahead of next week's match against Malice, but now there are some questions. Is he wrestling at 100%? I mean, he has been medically cleared. People have checked. There's been no sign of injury, but trust me, folks, I've seen wrestlers be very good at hiding that before. But that's, as that might be, folks, it has been a hell of a night, and we have been a long way getting here, but now it's time as we get hang on a second, what, Phyllis? Oh God, Phyllis, what? I can't, this happened last week. What? Oh, yes, I know, you can't control all those jackasses backstage. Well, are there cameras in place? Okay. Well, all right, turn the feed, folks. We're heading backstage because we've just found out that Juan Chance is being attacked by the wide bastard Minuano. Last week, Minuano answered a challenge from Juan and suffered his first loss since signing on with MNW. I guess the Wide Desperado didn't take that very well and is trying to get some payback backstage. But Juan Chance isn't one to just let somebody ride roughshod over him. As he defends himself against the wide bastard. And side Russian leg sweep on the concrete. It is, but all right, that's looking kind of rough there, buddy. And a chair. And another chair. And he decides he's had enough. Well, no, he hasn't. Oh, Minuano just threw Juan. Just tossed a luchador. Neckbreaker on Juan. Oh, DDT on the concrete. And now Minuano with the chair. And again, Juan fighting back. And Juan again fighting back. Throwing the white bastard into the elevator. Minuano up on the top and going down. What? No, what? Oh, slam! Again, that is unforgiving concrete. Grabbing the leg and oh! Lucky he didn't do a and into the elevator again. Juan. Oh! I think he just knocked Juan out. Can we get some medical back there? That was insane. Oh, hopefully we're gonna get somebody back there to check on Juan. I'm hearing Minuano, job done, is just wandering off. Well, folks, boy, I'm glad Juan can take next week off, but we need to get him checked. Well, folks, with that, and now that the interruption's over, we can get back to what I was about to say. It was made at the top of the card. These two have been having a war of words for a couple of weeks now. But now they're going to handle it like you do in this business, in the ring. And, of course, this is your main event. And since Michael isn't here to do it for you, I'll take the duty myself. Folks, let's do this.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, it's gotta be Kane.
The man of 8,602 moves, Kane. And folks, if there's one thing Kane can't abide, it's a bully. Right up there alongside bullies, frankly, are assholes. And the person he is going to be facing tonight, let's be honest, is both. And this is all because a certain outlaw got on his high horse because people have been siding with him due to the fact that he was fighting a bigger asshole in Nice Ice. But now that's all sidetracked because now he got on the wrong side of Kane. And they are going to have it out this week in the ring, and then Kane and his Hero Time partner, Ultra Devil, are going to take on the rest of the Outlaws in tag action at Future Shock. Kane calling out to the crowd.
And introducing their opponent, Theron Markov.
And speaking of the aforementioned asshole, Theron Markov coming to ringside. He's been shooting his mouth off. Yeah, he's been taking it after Nice Ice, who has been a bigger asshole. But in the end, it's still Theron Markov. He is by no definition a good guy. But then he got, well, like he does, his mouth wrote checks. His body's now going to have to cash against one of the best wrestlers in the business. He's taking on Kane. Let's see how it goes. Folks, you're going to have one of the most skilled, technical wrestlers in the business, one of a true technician, against a thug. Just gonna call it against a thug, guy whose idea of finesse is jumping up and down on your chest. And just taking his own sweet time getting into the ring. I think with the attitude, it's like he thinks the longer it takes him to get in the ring, the more he gets paid. And there we go. Looks like he's finally decided to grace us with his presence in the ring. And here we go. And they're off. Oh, Theron right off the bat with a toss. And meeting of the minds of sorts. And down goes Kane. And, oh, wrench in the arm. And Kane bringing Theron Markov down. Oh, Markov, one of the most brutal wrestlers in the business. And basically doing what he does best. And, head scissors takedown. Yeah, Theron's a thug, but it's not that he doesn't know wrestling moves. It doesn't that he doesn't know the stuff. It's just finesse, not his strong suit. Whereas Kane is a tactician, knows the moves, knows how to use them. Kick out at 2. But Theron is what he lacks in finesse, he'll make up for in pure brutality. Oh, neat face. And a springboard splash. And Kane, baseball slide kick. And Theron walked right into a Kane-O! Kane going to the top. Begging Theron to get up, and oh! Oh, come on. You know, that stands to reason. You fight one outlaw, you're fighting all the outlaws. Yep, there he is, while the ref's distracted with a chair. Oh, not like this. Kick out at 1 by Kane, but there's the chair is right there. No, go ahead, pick it up there and see how well that works for you. All right, the ref's getting it out of there, but damage is done. And a DDT. Kane just flopping down, and of course Theron will tell you that's just business. Like there's nothing wrong with what he just did. Now he's just bringing the chops to Kane, bringing him down to the mat. Kane gets out and bringing Theron down with a classic move. Oh! Wrenching Kane down. Theron feels he's got an advantage, trying to press it, but Kane is fighting back. Kane giving Theron the middle fingers, which is something Theron usually does. Eight, 6, 7 on Theron, and now carrying him to the corner, but the ref's in the way, so it just slams him down. The ref got pinned between Theron and the turnbuckle. Jawbreaker. Kane just gets back in the ring. And now out. Oh, that's a little head games. And looked like he was going to throw Theron in, but he didn't. Theron getting a little pissed off. Oh! Now Theron, oh, going for a drop. We're up to a 6 count. Theron was looking like he was perfectly happy to let it go to a count out. And now he's hung out to dry. And now, oh, brought down. Oh, going for a knee to the head, but Theron rolls out of the way. Bringing him down. Theron going for the pin. And Serpent's Kiss. Kick out at 2. Kane pushing Theron off. Kane's got to get the advantage back and press it. That's a good start, breaking him over his knee. Elbow. Letting Theron get to the corner. Not always a great decision, but it looks like Kane's got a plan, and then sometimes you just got to punch a guy in the gut. Oh, here, whoa! The 309, move 309 on Theron.
And your winner, Kane!
Well, it was a brutal match with outside interference and the absolute brutality from Markov, but Kane stands victorious. Hope he still got some in the tank. He and Ultra Devil will have to face the rest of the Outlaws next week at Future Shock. But for now, congratulations, Kane, on that victory. And, oh no. We're getting a message. It's an automated message coming through. Greetings and salutations, Allfather. My creator sends me with your status update. The Venom Spire Gauntlet is no longer needed and has been destroyed. Lord War has ensured that the new shell will have the Horseman's gift. All is according to plan. He will draw his last breath soon. You know, and that's an automated message from the device of Dr. Grimm. And I swear its biggest job is to make us all nervous. Especially because next week, well, you know what? Let's go over the card for next week at Future Shock. And let's start with the Blue Hood versus the Allfather Arkoff, with the Wish on the line. For those not aware, Arkoff won the Brawl for Y'all, which had 2 sections, the Grand Battle and then the wish upon a brawl. And the prize was what we call the wish. The right to call for any match against any opponent with any stipulation. And when you think about the implications, that is a lot of power in a wrestling business. But Arkoff is meeting the Blue Hoods challenge and putting the control of the wish on the line. And that's just one match. We also have Hero Time versus the Outlaws. Kane's first official match as a member of Hero Time, along with the Ultra Devil, the world's first tiefling superhero, versus Nakano Kirishima and CGR Killer of the Outlaws. And then on championship matches, Power Surge has called out the Big Oof champion, Johan Mjoln. This could be the biggest night of Power Surge's life as he aims to unseat the Son of Thunder and claim his first title. But that's not all on the title scene. A TTV ladder match for control of the Twitch TV Championship. Folks, that will be TJ the Mint Gable, Jean Tristram, Jagger Blackthorn, and the TTV champion El Albatros. Will also be Albatros's third title defense. If he can keep it for 7, he gains the gift of chaos and can challenge for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And in tag team action, the Multiversal Tag Team Championship is on the line when the Soul Train faces the International Combat Club. And in, honestly, one of the most surprisingly wholesome matches we may have seen in a good long while, the Dwarven King Daggerick faces our Henshin hero and your Nexus Titan champion, Mega Rider Nexus, for the belt. And the big prize, the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship held by Louis McDonald, will be fought for by Malice of the Main Event Next. But folks, that's not your main event. No, that will be the Bro battle when Zeta faces R. Sawyer, who R. Sawyer has made it clear Future Shock is his show. And so this is his main event. And thus it shall be the main event at Future Shock. Next week, folks, it's gonna be a barn burner, but that is next week, and we are out of time. So for the absent Michael Montoya, get well soon, Michael. I'm Jerry Aldini.